Welcome. Welcome to the passenger seat. Welcome to the Neon Road. It's been a while. I admit as much. But I never promise when I'll be back around. When I'm here, enjoy it. When I'm not, don't fret. Because you know I'll be back. Welcome to the Neon Road. Good to see you. Comms are open. If you want to speak to Jex Neon, I'm here. It's been a while. I apologize, but at the same time, I don't. I live life without apologies. So should you. If you're somewhere else, well, baby, that's where you're meant to be. I got back into town right now. You see me here now? That's when I got here. When I wasn't here, I wasn't here. That's how it works. I'm a simple man. This isn't difficult. When I'm in front of you, I'm here. When you don't see me, baby, I'm gone. That's how life is. Don't mourn yesterday. Don't long for tomorrow. Be here now. Jex Neon. Hop in the passenger seat. Comms are open. We were looking at a couple different venues where Jex could get behind the wheel again, but we chose to stick with this one. It works best. It looks best. We might try the others. We'll see. But for now, this is where we are. There's an extra chat window open, isn't there? Let's close that, shall we? Jesse was supposed to leave everything set. And here I am with an extra chat window underneath me. What are we even doing? Oh, I see it. I see it. There we are. Everything's clean. Shall we begin? Anybody else hearing that whine, that buzz? Is that just me? Is that my tinnitus? I can't tell. All right. Back in the garage. Already forgotten. What do we have here? Ah, yes. All our babies. We've racked up so much cash, we can buy anything we want. Except that. It's ugly as sin. I like to remove any sound dampening from any vehicle that I'm in. I need nothing between me and the engine and the road. So it gets pretty loud in a Jex Neon cockpit. I'm not gonna lie. How did we forget about this butte? Oh yeah, because it goes ridiculous fast. Oh well, look at you. Hi. Don't remember you. You've got potential, but you're also a little quick. Ah, there we are. Classic. Get back out of the music. Back to selecting cars. What are we doing? Alright. Let's keep it simple. Ah, yeah. I think so. Alright, everyone. Strap in. Let's hit the road. Yeah. No. Yeah. That's how we usually roll, isn't it? I can't remember. No, it looks like we usually do one way. Should we try two ways? Step up the difficulty? Let's do it. Jex Neon is afraid of no road. Or no vehicle. There we are. Stretching out in front of us like infinity. Like life. Stretching out in front of us. Never knowing where it'll end. Only knowing where we've been. And letting that guide our tomorrows. Oh, it's been a while since I've been able to wax philosophical at you. Have you missed me as much as I've missed you? Oh, Lord. It is frozen. Something's going on with the other computer. That's not good. It's getting hot over there. That computer's overheating. We're gonna have to do something. Or we're gonna lose a very important part of this theater. You didn't need to see that. Here we are. We're back. Thanks for the heads up. Oh, we get wrong way bonus. Well. If I'm pointed in a direction, it's the right way, baby. You don't tell me what's wrong. It's good to see you. Good to be back. Sorry, our paths diverged. But we don't always stay on the same road. I take mine, you take yours. Maybe we'll meet back up somewhere down the line, maybe we won't. Every time we see each other could be the last. Savor it. Enjoy it. Leave no regrets behind you. Because you never know if you'll find yourself in the same place twice. It's true, you're never driving wrong when you're driving with your heart. Trying to keep up with the chat over here. Let's see if but I've got all this wrong way. You know what? Let's just pull over into proper traffic so I can open up a Make sure I've got the comms up and visible. Because talking to you is the most important part. If someone says go west, but the car is pointed south, then baby, we're going south. If I was supposed to go west, that's where the nose would be pointing. Nobody tells me where to go, which way, how to get there. I find my own way. Might not be what you think. But wherever I wind up, that's where I'm meant to go. If it just so happens to cross your points of interest, if it benefits you, well then that's great. The road, the universe, knows where you're supposed to be going. You don't tell it. It tells you. Whenever you think you've got it all figured out, that's when the universe throws you a curve and reminds you you've got nothing. Accents? Jex doesn't have accents. Jex sounds like Jex. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm insulted. Insinuating that my voice changes. Jex voice is Jex voice. Yeah, I'm looking here. This capture card is not happy again. Oh boy. But also this computer is a little unhappy. It's a little warm. We gotta do what we can. Make sure we keep it alive. We can't lose this computer, babies. But that looks a little choppy, doesn't it? We'll see what we can do. Always have to make sure your equipment is in proper working order. If you can't count on your equipment, you wind up stuck on the side of the road. And that means you're going nowhere. And that's the opposite of what you want. A very consistent dialect and speaking voice. Don't get inside Jex's head. Don't get Jex inside of Jex's head. It's not where we want to be. Being behind the wheel, being out on the road, that keeps us out of our head. You never want to get stuck there. Sometimes it's where the bad lives. You don't want to stay in the bad. Sometimes you just gotta get away. And the best way I've found to get away is behind a wheel. Behind a wheel with one foot on the floor. Pointed somewhere new and exploring the world out in front of you. Give it a shout out. A shout out to Penelope. Any friend of Poor is a friend of Jex Neon. Welcome to the Neon Road. PNLP. I'm not a fan of vowels either, Penelope. They've got a little too much self-importance. Vowels are way up in their own shit. And Penelope proves you're useless. You're a luxury, Vowels. You're at our beck and call. We don't need you, you need us. Sometimes think of just losing that E. I can get the point across with just a J and an X. That's what I'm saying. Vestigial letters, Vowels. They're the appendixes of the alphabet. Appendices. Gallbladder. I don't know. I'm not a doctor, I'm a driver. I'm a philosophical driver. It's Jex Neon. All wrapped up in a seatbelt. Ready to go. I'm headed that way. Where that is the roads business. Let's get behind something else. Ah, yes. The kind of Nova. You know what? Let's get in there. It's almost the Nova. It's close. Get in for a leisurely cruise. I understood. Oh wait, I don't have that? I thought I had that. Well, hell. How about instead we go in this crazy VHS car? That's gonna be too fast. I think that's what we're feeling today. Is too fast. Let's try different modes today. Why not? Get a real feel for how this handles. I don't know what time attack is. Let's see. Where should we go? Our old friend Saturn. Not if I can help it. I know what Jex looks like. And it doesn't change that much. But sometimes you do have to check in. Make sure you're still the person you remember. But most of that checking in doesn't involve a mirror. That was a time attack, huh? Let's try that again. The one real way to know who, what, and where you are is check inside the mirror of your soul. That did not go well. Let's try that again. Most of the time, who, where, what, and how you are doesn't change all that much. It's like the long, straight, open road. Sometimes the view changes. But most of the time, it's the same palm trees, the same planet in the distance. It's the same for you as a person. You don't change that much. You want to hold on to what makes you you. keep the good parts. Leave a plastic bag in the footwell to take out the bad parts when you find them. When you find that smell that you've been searching for, don't just hang another air freshener. You root it out. You put it in the bag. You toss it at the next gas station. Of your soul. All of this is very figurative and metaphorical. But it relates. You understand. Well, that was a time attack. I call it Saturn, but I don't think it is. It might as well be. But I don't think it is. Saturn is sort of a name brand for ringed planets. It's like the Q-tip of the solar system. Again, you get it. Is Jex gonna go for 2 hours? Might have to. I didn't set up anything else. Jesse didn't set up anything else. There's no camera for him. There's no lights. I guess we were really counting on Jex being the thing for the entire time. We can do that. We can do that. That's a sweet ride. Sad ghost. I assume you're referring to Percival? Who wants that? Honestly. Then I'd have to set up Qbert and figure out we don't have a voice for Qbert. This isn't the VTuber show. This is the Neon Road. Maybe once we figure out the other shows, we'll trot the other ones out here. But in the meantime, it's Jex Neon. You're welcome. That is a sight. I could drive down this bridge forever, and I just might. Sometimes it takes a lot of driving to get to the other side. Sometimes the river you're crossing is a bay, is a literal ocean. The chasm you have to get across, whatever it is in your life, it's going to be different for everyone. Just remembering how much Jex really got into stuff the last several times Jex was around. The world's much different than the last time Jex visited. That's good. That means bridges have been crossed. We're into new waters. I have to look over at the comms, but I should not have gone two-way traffic. If we're just going to chill and talk, let's go back to one way. Well, lucky for you. The lag might be on our end too. The encoder overloads. I have to figure out. We might need some new hardware around here. Too bad we're not a non-profit. We could be begging for money this week. Oh, you're gonna check on the lore? Even I don't remember my own lore. So choppy, guys. I've got to do something to improve our performance. Don't want it to be laggy. I don't want it to be choppy. Might just have to invest in a new rig. Because that is choppy. Is there something I can do? The current world state, I try not to get involved. I see it outside my window. I do what I can. I'm gonna try something and hopefully this computer doesn't explode. Hold on. Hold on to your butts. Come on, computer. You can do it. Don't die on me. We can do this. Oh boy. Hold on, everybody. Hold on. This is what happens when you try and open your settings in OBS. You almost die. We may have died. I don't know yet. Just hold on. Just hold on. We're not dead yet. We're not dead until I say we're dead. Just hold on. Come on. We can do it. I believe in you. Maybe I shouldn't have tried to do this while we were going. That's probably true. This may have been foolish of me. Always taking risks. It looks like we can still see it. I just can't see it. All right. I see. It's very choppy. Still waiting for OBS to load settings. Sorry, everybody. I shouldn't have done this. I was just trying to improve the performance. Probably shouldn't do it while we're live. That's fair. I get it now. Maybe I'll just go again since it looks like we're live even if we're choppy. Got my video phone open on the seat. This is a pretty solid soundtrack, for sure. The folk at Retrowave know what they're doing. I should not have tried to open settings. Alright. It happens. Sometimes you overstretch yourself. Sometimes. Oh, and of course, as soon as I start, well then, I guess I'm gonna have to take a header. All right. Settings. General settings. What can we do? Our video? Should probably turn down our FPS. What is this? What is this? It's a Texas Instruments, I think. It's a lesson we've learned this evening. Don't try and work on your car while you're driving. Even Jex should know that. Especially Jex should know that. But I couldn't help myself. Let's get back to it. Oh, I was going to change cars. Doesn't matter. We're still in this wonderful heap. The old TI. Not sure the model or serial number. I can make graphs too. It's not a feature I use a lot. I barely use it as a phone. I try to stay out of contact as much as I can. Only really interact when I turn on comms and chat with you fine people out there on the road. I hope everyone's been good since the last we've seen each other. Hope life has been smooth for you, smooth driving. There's always bumps in the road out there, but hopefully you've been handling them. It's not always easy, but it's how you deal with those bumps on the road that determine who you are, where you're going, how you get there. I don't know if I can connect Strava to my Texas Instruments video phone. Otherwise, I'd try to add some miles to the Stab Comedy Theater Bike Month group. If you haven't joined, you should. Get out there. Bikes are like cars, except a lot slower, and you have to do most of the work. They're similar. They have wheels. You go places with them. There's crossovers. There's similarities. Bikes are not dissimilar. They are dissimilar. They're not. They're a mode of transportation, so I support it. Good to see you, Dark Secret. Oh, that is some weaving. Sometimes you're trying to get where you're going, and the obstacles in your way are other people. You can go around them. You can mostly go around them. You generally don't want to try and go through them. That's conflict. I try to avoid conflict as much as I can until I can't. And then we take care of business. I won't be contributing miles to the bike group. Last time I tried to ride a bike, I got frustrated. Threw it into the rings of some planet. It might still be there. It might be part of the ring system now. Might be a bright light in one of the rings of these Saturn brand planets. Again, not Saturn. Saturn is the name brand for ringed planets. It just happens. Sometimes something gets so popular that it becomes shorthand for the type of thing that it is. It's not Saturn's fault. It's just a fine planet. If there was a better ringed planet, then maybe we would be calling all ringed planets that one. But there isn't. I haven't found one. It's a lot of water. It's an 18-mile bridge so far. Seems like people should just be happy with where they are. To have to go 20 miles over a bridge seems excessive. It's a beautiful bridge. It's a beautiful day to be driving over it, though, so I won't complain. It's been a little slow for Jex as well. Nothing too exciting, nothing much to report. Just out there. And my path didn't lead me back to you until tonight. I hope that's okay. I miss you when I'm gone. But missing something doesn't always bring you back. Because what's next is just as important as what was, if not more. What's next hasn't happened yet. What was great. But man, don't get stuck on what was. There we are. Let's super up. Nah, let's not. Let's keep it stock. What are the other colors? I can't remember. That's pretty good. So that's more of a purple. Oh. That pink's not quite... It's not quite standard. Let's go for it. Let's go one way. Enjoy our time. It is choppy, isn't it? Well, we'll do what we can. Whoa. Should pay attention to what I'm doing. Just trying to work out the shifting system. That's probably not something I have to think about. You know what? One way isn't that much easier now that I'm looking at it. Anything troubling you? Anything you'd like to share? What are your thoughts? What are your needs? How can Jex Neon help you? Comms are open. Nice, calming drive. That's all I ever need. You've probably got your own ways to unwind, relax. This is all I need. Even when you have a little bump, a little rub, brush against someone else out on the road. Still relaxing. It's just part of the journey. It's like saying, hello, I'm here too. I see you. We're part of the same road. I can be as quiet as you can. I don't have to talk. Oh, I cannot hop that curb. In case you're wondering, not something we can do. You have Milk. I just want to make sure you're aware. You've talked about your show tomorrow a couple times. I'm not the crazy one. It's Monday, right? It is Monday. I believe your show is in 2 days. Just wanted to clarify. Can I do stunts? Yes. Will I do stunts? No. Give me a ramp, I will go off of it. That's mostly it. I mean, how many more vehicular stunts are there? There's ramps, and then there's, I don't know, zigzagging through things. You've said tomorrow a couple times. Just saw the Facebook post that also mentioned tomorrow. Your daddy show tomorrow? That's not correct. That's all right. You're forgiven. Happens to the best of us. I went an entire month once, thinking it was 1984. It happens. If it was up to me, and it usually is, it would always be 1984. Maybe with a splash of 85. But let's not get crazy. You're just keeping them on their toes, Milk. Oh, was it tomorrow? I don't know. How about you check yourself? Can't depend on everyone else to run your life for you. Be the master of your own destiny. Check a calendar. Oh, there we go. Turns out if we sit up properly, we can get that real voice. There's a tip for you. Proper angles, they're important, not just on the road, but also behind the microphone. Oh, that seemed excessive. What can we do? What can we do to not only get Jex Neon out there farther, but everything that we do around here? I sometimes check in when I'm out, see what's going on when I'm not. There's a lot of good things around here. How do we get more people to see them? Isn't that always the way? Letting more people know we're out here. We're doing the thing. We're living the life, trying to share it with them. Making those connections, those all-important personal connections. Uh-oh. Somebody's playing with the emotes. We've now got a TOS emote. Careful. Keep it clean. Oh, again. You can't hop that curb. Ugh. Yeah. That looks like a capture card issue. I'm not sure, but it's not clean. It's not what we want. Oh, and it's an animated TOS. Well, I suppose when things go wrong, you want people to know. That makes sense. I see where you're going. Almost an hour out on the road with all of you wonderful people. Good to see you. Good to be here. Always a pleasure. What is the speed bomb? Have I ever gotten any hang time? Of course I have. You don't go off a ramp on a low gravity road and not wind up. What? Why am I in a truck? What has just happened? I don't remember signing up for a truck. All right. Oh, bomb. That's what this is about. How do I don't even know. Oh, that has got some roll to it. I don't know what I'm doing. But I am not used to being behind one of these rigs. What is... I can use some explanation of this this mode. I don't understand what we're doing. That's just... Ah, there's a bomb there. That's good to know. Oh, I've driven everything on 1 to 22 wheels. There's nearly nothing I haven't been behind the wheel of. This has just got a lot of play. Oh my. Just whipping around. You will rock like a baby. Almost feel like I should check out our equipment. That's probably going to have to be something for off air. Seems like in a truck that is just rumbling along like this, feels like I could go indefinitely. Where's my truck horn? That's not a good truck horn. What are impediments to awesomeness? Glad you're here, Dark Secret. Now we're finally getting to the real nitty-gritty. Finally getting to the real questions that matter. Most impediments to awesomeness come from within. Nothing external can really keep you from awesome if the awesome's truly inside you. Every day, our biggest impediments. Oh, Poor is going to explode the stream. Make it impossible to see. Everything's choppy now, but it's worth it. Thank you, Poor. No awesome is unachievable if you believe in yourself. It might be delayed by the actions of others, but if you believe you can get there, you can get there. Like, I believe I can drive this semi for a week with this bomb back here. I don't feel like, unless I will this bomb to explode, that it's. I don't understand. I don't understand this mode, guys. I thought we'd try it, and it's confusing. Some people might not appreciate. No, Poor. Never apologize. Especially not for letting off awesomeness. Some people might not appreciate your brand of awesome. Does that mean you're not awesome? Does that mean they're awesomer than you? No, and no. If you want to live a certain way, if that's what makes you happy, then that's awesome. Don't let anybody keep you from being you. Awesomeness isn't a sliding scale. It's not one quantifiable measurement. Awesome is variable, is fluid. It's when you're happy, or you make someone else happy, just by being you. That's awesome. Very simple. You do what you have to do when you have to do it, Poor. I've developed a system where I don't produce waste of any kind. It's all reabsorbed, energy recycled, reused. I'm a pure burning machine. Not an issue. I've got to do some tech work around here when we're done. I'm seeing this is not that awesome. Some of the stream is a little jank. That computer over there is very hot. Have to make sure everything survives. This is going to go forever. I'm getting the impression. Let's see if this... Okay, there we go. Oh, and then the bomb recuperates health. This is going to go on forever. Was there a moist neon? I can't remember. I haven't picked up a case of moist in a while. They stopped making it. We covered that, right? Don't they not make moist anymore? It's just... Yet it still exists out there? It still appears? I don't know. I can't keep up with my own lore. Get the feeling this is going to literally go on forever. So what do? I guess I just embrace it. I have a bomb. Embrace the bomb. That's what mode we're playing. We're playing this bomb thing. They periodically stop making it to drive up demand. Moist is the Shamrock Shake of beverage companies. They're the McRib of colas and other fine liquids. I guess this is me now. I drive this bomb forever. This is what happens. I didn't realize when I loaded this mode that this is what we were going to be doing, but apparently it is. I'm a bomb driver now. Did I expect this is where my life was going to lead? I did not. I usually like sleeker modes of transport, but I'll get behind the wheel of a semi if I have to. Nothing wrong with it. Good, honest work. Oh, do we even know how long forever is? Dark Secrets? Is forever forever? Is that a thing? Or is everything finite? Will everything end? Will this bomb run end? I don't know. Will the universe end? Who knows? Last one left. Turn out the lights. This is not what I was planning. Oh, it is frozen. Damn it. It's happened again. This isn't good. Something is wrong with this capture card. And this is a new one. So that's not good. That's not good. Keep dropping $100 every couple months. That's not good. We don't have unlimited capture card money. Seems like it's running better after that deactivation, though. So that's something. We're just going to have to unplug and rewire everything. Why not? Why not? I don't have anything else. Jesse doesn't have anything else to do but unplug and rewire the entire theater. Have I studied philosophy? No. I've dabbled. I pick up things in my travels. I adapt them to my own worldview. I've assembled my own outlook on life. If that amounts to philosophy, well, so be it. We all have ways that we see the world. They're our own independent, unique philosophies. I find as long as I don't force my way of thinking on anyone else, but simply allow it to be there if anyone's interested, then that's just fine. You live your way, I'll live mine. If I'd like to pick up and add something of yours to mine, well, so be it. If you'd like to pluck some of mine and fold it into yours, have at it. As long as you're not hurting anyone, just keep going, baby. To write a book, I would have to use my hands. My hands are on the wheel. And I don't know if I can dictate into this Texas Instruments video phone. I'm not sure if it has that capability. I don't know that it doesn't. It's just not something I've gotten into. Is the sound all right out there? It feels really loud in here. Just making sure everything is going good with you guys. I don't want you to have the ringing in the ears that Jex has. It looks like everything should sound all right, but you never know. It's always worth checking in. Your experience may differ from my experience. I listen to audio adventures, the sort of things you pick up at gas stations and truck stops. They're movies for the mind. Interesting idea. I don't know that any of my takes are that hot. I think they're generally just common sense, or what I perceive to be common sense. It is really loud in here. I've got to figure out what's going on. Do I have a favorite audio adventure? I don't. I just pop the CD in and wherever it takes me, I'm along for the ride. Usually space, science fiction, that's a big part of them. You know, adventures from the distant future. 1997, the far-flung future. It's usually post-nuclear dystopia, those sorts of things. Realizing I haven't had a lot to drink. This voice might not seem like a lot, but it is. It is affecting the throat. But I have to keep this bomb in good working order. I can't stop to drink. I'm just going to have to deal with it. Sometimes you're protecting a bomb and you can't have a drink. Sometimes that's life. Sometimes you've been driving a bomb for 43 miles. And sometimes that's just your lot in life. Would you like it to be different? Sure. But you don't often get that choice. Not when there's a bomb strapped to the back of your rig, just blinking away, ready to explode. If you're not a good driver, it's a weird test. Apparently how you get your long-haul license on this grid. That's fine. I'm not here to question. Either I'm not actually going 160, maybe it's kilometers, but I couldn't possibly be going 160 miles an hour. Otherwise, these people are going at least 130. This is not... Oh. I don't know how the cross-country truckers do it. This is a lot. Oh boy. There we are. So, driving a bomb forever. Sometimes life takes a left turn. And you're not in a slick hot rod, but you're behind the wheel of a semi with a bomb strapped to your back. That's life. Sometimes that's life. Comms are open. Oh, this might be our desert bus, guys. Someday, maybe we'll just drive this bomb back and forth and raise money for charity. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, don't cut me off. I've got a bomb strapped to my back. It's never a good idea to cut anyone off in general, but especially not when there's a semi barreling down on you at 160 miles an hour with a bomb strapped to it. That's not a good time to assert your aggressive driving. Share the road. You never know who's got a bomb strapped to them. That's what I always say. If I've got any advice to share with any of you out there, share the road. You never know who's got a bomb strapped to them. That's just sound advice. Drive like anybody out there might have a bomb. I think there'd be a lot more careful driving if we followed those rules. Now, one rule. It's one rule. There's nothing else to it. Drive like everyone out there might have a bomb strapped to them. Because you don't know that they don't. I could. I do, in fact. I have it. It's right there. That blinking thing. That's a bomb. Did I put it there? I don't think so. That's not where I'd put a bomb. So someone must have put it there. Am I delivering a bomb? Is this some form of threat? I don't know. So from what I hear, and now I guess we're going to speak in, is this fourth person or sixth person? I'm not sure. But from what I hear, Jesse, the owner of the establishment, allowing me to drive on their airwaves, thinking about rolling out all sorts of new programs. We'll see. We'll see what comes of it. Been contacted by people looking for time. So many things. So many individual projects that just need to happen. Always stay hungry, everybody. Don't get complacent. You get bored. It stops mattering. Always be striving for more. Never be satisfied. Or, you know what, be satisfied. Maybe that's a good thing. Maybe being satisfied is good. Maybe you don't always need to stretch and strive. I don't know. But if you're not happy, do something else. And if that makes you happy, keep doing it. These seem like pretty simple rules of life. I don't have to tell you this. You understand. It's 61 miles with this bomb. It's a lot of bomb time. Have we run out of music? Oh, there it is. Did we only have 62 miles worth of music? So I know people want more of the VTubers. We're going to have to work out the show idea. Why am I involved in show talk now? I'm involved in road talk. But I guess I have to fill the air too. And if I have to fill that with talking about shows, well, I keep an eye on what goes on around here. I can do it just as well as anyone. This is a lot of road. It almost seems like that sun will never get here. Hey, everybody. Look at the bomb as I pass. Enjoy it and understand why I'm a little reckless. I have a bomb on my back. Oh, I don't know that I'm any more integral than anyone else. I show up when I show up. Drive for a couple of 100 miles. Exactly, that's what I'm trying to do. That's what I'm saying, Poor. This isn't... I have my lane. I'm not here to schedule. I'm not here to book. I'm here to drive. Inside the tubes, is that what I believe that's what we were going with? Or a series of tubes or something along those lines. I'll certainly pop in as necessary. I don't know, maybe it has some sort of early internet aesthetic to the layout. I don't know, I'm just spitballing here. That's what I do. Has my voice drifted? Maybe. I don't think it has. Now Poor has got me very self-conscious. I think my voice is consistent. I don't know. So, desert bus. This is my desert bus. I just want to clip this vehicle. There we go. It's going to take a lot. It's going to take a lot of damage to kill this bomb. I didn't realize it would keep renewing its health. This is a long ride, guys. I'm just to warn you. This is a long haul. I don't have... It's a very consistent voice. Very strong, very defined, very consistent. This is who I am. This is how I sound. Damn you, poor. All right. You know what? Maybe I do sound different. I don't think I do, but if you hear it, then that's you. Enjoy it. Enjoy me however you hear me. Apparently I'm Southern now. As far as poor is concerned, I don't know. I know my legs hurt. I know that much. I know my drink is getting cold, or my drink is getting warm. But all of that is secondary to not exploding. Seems a very important objective. No idea what you're talking about. I can go. I don't need this abuse. I've got a long road and a bomb, apparently. This is what's happening. Make sure we're still functioning. All right, we haven't frozen up. That's good. It's good to check on that, since it's happened several times. We are in for the long haul, guys. Not sure what the flickering in the corner is. It's annoying. Mustn't distract me from the bomb. Thanks for joining me in the passenger seat, everyone. Welcome to the Neon Road. I'm Jex Neon. I'm in a semi-truck with a bomb strapped to it. Did I think this is where I would be tonight? I did not. But here we are. Life changes in an instant. Oh. Accelerator foot getting tired. Legs aching. Back not great either. Neck. But here we are. Nobody with any questions, so I'm just left alone with my thoughts and a bomb. It's fine. Comms are open. If you have anything you need to say to Jex, lay it out there. If you have questions you need answered, I'll do my best. What car most reflects my life today? Well, I wouldn't have guessed it 20 minutes ago, but a semi with a bomb strapped to the back. represents my life pretty well. I didn't realize it was a metaphor I needed, but here it is. Lumbering through life. Always wary about how sensitive the world around you can be, and how much damage you can cause if you're not careful, if you're not thoughtful, if you're not deliberate. So I'm a semi-truck with a bomb strapped to my back. That's me. This is me now. And in a way, it's all of us. Remember, anybody out there could be driving around with a bomb. Oh, aching. Hurts. 86 miles. No music. It's very low. It's hard to hear in this cab. Out here we can hear it a little bit better from drone view. But it's hard to see the road ahead from drone view. And then I am tail whipping. That is not safe. It's not safe. All right, guys. Remember, drive like everybody around you might be carrying a bomb. I want to stop. I do. I don't want to be doing this. But here we are. This is what we've chosen. This is our lot today. This was not what I was planning. But here we are. The stream does seem to be smoother, so that's good. That's good. Less choppy. Capture card is cleaned up. That's good. I need your energy. You have to keep me going on this long road. This neon road. See if we can turn down this cab. Would rather be hearing the music. There we go. That's better. Much better. Because that was a loud cab. As much as I want to maintain integrity and realism, sometimes you just have to turn the noise dampening on and enjoy the mind-shattering constant beep reminding you that you have a bomb strapped to you. But more importantly, the jams. That cab was too noisy. So here we are. Much better. I could drive like this all night now. I don't want to, but this is what we're doing. Can't even hear my own horn. That's not safe. I am taking to using my horn more, though. Just because. You guys should know I have a bomb. Very dangerous. You should know about it. 95 miles. How long are we going to go with this bomb? Am I delivering it somewhere, or is it just a part of me now? What are we doing? There is no destination, there's only the road. All right. What time is it? An hour and a half? We've done an hour and a half of this? Well, not this one in particular, but an hour and a half of Jex Neon. Good to be here with you. Now it's almost too much. Now we need a little bit of interior sound. It's almost too much now. There we are. Let's try again. Motion blur. Road reflections. My. It's very sweet of you. Very appreciated, Milk. That's a better mix. I'm good with that. We can continue. Oh, that's not good. That's... Remember, guys, I have a bomb. Be a little more thoughtful. You see any other semis out here? Doesn't that already seem weird to you? You see any others going 160 miles an hour? Do you think that might be a cue that something's wrong? Have you? That's good to hear. I've missed you all. But as I've said, I couldn't come back earlier. I could only come back now. And every time, that's just going to have to be good enough. Do I want to be here more? Sure. But the road doesn't always come back around. Not when you want it to, but when it's right. We'll see each other again. And it was right now. 102 miles of driving this bomb. That's what I'm doing now. Again, I'm not sure if I'm delivering it somewhere. I don't think I am at this point. I think I'm just... Maybe I'm delivering it from harm's way. As long as the bomb is connected to me, then everyone's safe. If anybody else had this bomb, well, I'd be worried. But I'm not right now. Why would I be? I'm Jex Neon. In a semi-truck. With a bomb strapped to me. It happens. It happens more than you think. And like I've said, we all have our own bombs. We all have that thing ticking that could set us off. Try not to let the world get to you. There's a lot of good. There's so much more good than you think. You might be in dark places where it seems like the only thing around you is bad. Just take a breath and then really look. You'll see it's not the case. There are dark times. Make you wish you were someplace else, somewhere else, sometime else. But they pass. You'll get through it. I don't know. I don't know if I... Do I know anyone that can defuse a bomb? I was trying to remember my lore earlier. I can't remember my old partner. I can't... It's been too long. We legitimately need a wiki page for Jex Neon. "109 miles. Careful. All right, everyone. Does that road look clear? Can I sneak a sip? I might be able to. Oh yeah. That's warm. We all live the same amount of life. It's just how much we squeeze into that life. We might not all get the same exact amount of time. It might vary wildly from person to person. But as long as you're out there making a difference, being someone that you can be proud of, we're all capable of living extraordinarily. We're not all going to drive a bomb on the back of a semi-truck for 113 miles, but maybe that means something different to everybody. Maybe your driving a bomb 113 miles on the back of a semi-truck is taking care of those around you, making sure that those that need you get the you that they need. Everybody's semi is different, everybody's bomb is different. But what matters is what we do with them, how we take care of them, and each other. That's what matters. This is legitimately painful. I am uncomfortable. And this beeping is going to drive me mad. But this is my lot. This is my burden. Good God, this is terrible. I want to stop, but I also want to see just how far we can go. Who else has had this much commitment to this game, to this mode? You never want to drive endlessly. You always want to keep in mind your limits and take those rest stops when you need them. If you drive yourself ragged, you don't leave enough of you for those that need. Just like your vehicle, you need your own regular maintenance and care. If you don't take care of yourself, you'll have nothing left to give to anyone else. So always be sure to take care of yourself. What's my limits? It's difficult. I try to think I don't have any, but I know just as well as anyone else. that we're only human. We can only push so hard, so far, so long. And if you don't stop to take a break for yourself, it will be taken for you. Just know that. Usually I don't take that break until it's taken for me. It's not the best way to live, but sometimes it's just what it is. Listen to yourself. Listen to your body. Listen to your machine. It'll tell you. It'll scream to you. Listen to it. You might think you don't have limits. You might think you can push yourself beyond where you think you can go. But that only lasts so long. And then you'll be put down to take that break one way or another. Jex Neon, you're in the passenger seat on the Neon Road. Comms are open. You have a question? I'm here. I'm here today. When I'll be back again, I don't know. Never count on being able to see anything. Anytime but now. Because now is all you have. Usually my relaxation comes behind the wheel. But oddly, it's a lot more tense when there's a bomb strapped to the back of your semi. 126 miles at 160 miles an hour. Oh, that is not good. Careful. Still. Oh, I didn't realize that reset the high speed. Well, there goes that. There goes that record, that tracker, whatever that was. I don't know. How does this bomb actually go off? I can't do this forever. Can I? Should I? We'll go to 9. I've got 19 more minutes. I'm upset that we reset that high-speed counter. I could have kept going. But here we are, counting it up again. Yeah. Usually a nice brightly lit grid in front of me. My foot on a pedal. Nothing but the endless road. That's usually how I relax. It's just slightly more tense. With a bomb. Go figure. not a copyright infringement, this track. Not at all. Have we reached the limit of how much I can ramble endlessly? I don't think so. But that lull says otherwise. Good to see you all again. Thank you for joining me again. It's lovely to be here. Comms are open. Tell me what's on your mind. There it is. Did not realize when I was leaving. Would have thought maybe I would have heard that that beeping. But no. Realized later that I was in this truck with a bomb on it. Make sure I've got that question right. Have I ever driven something not on wheels? It's good. You caught earlier when I said that I've driven everything with 1 to 22 wheels. Someone's keeping track. I've driven boats, I've driven planes. If it's controlled by a stick, a lever, or a wheel, odds are I've been at the helm. It's what I do. It's what I do best. And that's what we're all looking for, isn't it? We're all searching in our lives for that thing that we do best. To try to hold on to that, find importance in that, give to the rest of the world through your ability to do what you do best. Hope that it enriches some life, even if just a couple. Every Monday night, or Wednesday, or who knows, maybe streaming 7 days a week. Is it too much? Maybe. Is it what you think you're contributing to the world? Maybe. Do you want to reach more of the world with what you feel you do best? Of course. We all do. We want to touch as many lives as possible. Making them better, leaving them better than we found them. That's the goal. At least it is to me. Not everyone has the same goal. Some people's reach is just within their immediate vicinity. Family, maybe a few friends. Making those lives better. Some want to reach farther. Don't overreach. Do what you can. Do what you can for who you can. Make your world however much you can affect. Make it the best you can. Oh. It is going to take a lot to blow up this bomb. In 12 minutes, we're going to see just what it'll take. Who are some of my friends? Ugh. We do know my old partner, whose name escapes me at the moment, but was it Vroom? I can't remember. Who are some of my friends? I don't know that I have a lot that I would call friends specifically. I try to keep my interaction with those around me limited to just how I'm needed and moving on. What do I do for self-care? It's a good question. I could default, as I have for many of my other questions, of what makes me happy. Driving, that's the easy answer, sure. But what do I do for self-care? We have to expand this character, don't we? Well, let's see. I like brain teasers. If you crack open any glove box in any vehicle that you might find me in, there's no license, there's no registration, there's no user's manual. It's mostly books of logic puzzles. Those sorts of things. I don't care for crosswords. Not a word man. Minutes left until we see what it takes to blow up this bomb. Other self-care. Like a sugary treat when I can get one. And admittedly, as much time as I spend at gas stations and truck stops, there's no shortage of sugary treats. Moderation is the key. I have not listened to Hey Riddle Riddle. Is that something? I assume that's a podcast that I should... I don't know if I can get podcasts on the TI video phone. Not sure if there's I don't know if there's an app store. I don't know if I can jailbreak my TI. Again, mostly what I listen to are audio adventure CDs. That gets me by. Over-the-air broadcast, not something I usually listen to either. I stopped listening to the radio when I finally heard every song ever recorded. Every once in a while I'll turn it back on just to confirm, yes, I have still heard everything. And then back to my sci-fi adventures. There's often some nefarious deed needing to be solved, unraveled, by a hero of sorts. Usually it winds up in fisticuffs or laser fights, sure. But you have to track them down unless they're looking to be found. There's a lot of variety, is what I'm saying. I generally listen to the same one over and over until the CD is burned out, and then I'll pop in the next one. There's not a lot of leisure time for Jex Neon. I, in a way, am my own pulp audio adventure hero. I travel down the lonely road, helping those in need, the only way I know how. The Jex Neon way. Which also involves a lot of fisticuffs and lasers. A lot of kicks. I've got a lot of good specialty kicks. Not paid. I'm rewarded, certainly, by grateful individuals after I've helped resolve whatever dispute it is that I stumble upon. And it seems to happen on a weekly basis, usually at the same time of day. And almost always resolved in roughly 42 minutes. And by the end, I'm usually hungry for a frozen dinner and or interested in the latest advancement in medical technology. I don't know why. It's just something that pops up every 8 to 12 minutes. I never ask for reward or compensation. Just being able to help is enough for me. Jex Neon. I arrive in a town, almost always that I've never been in. Have an interaction with local townspeople who are dealing with some form of injustice that I just so happen to be particularly equipped to solving. Then there's confrontation, resolution. Am I saying that my life in many ways represents prime time 80s television? I'm not. But I'm not. My older brother Dodge. I see what you're doing there, Darkseeker. I see what you're doing. Dodge Neon, I get it. I get jokes. Sometimes I'll just so happen to pick up a popular comedian of the day. A guest appearance, you might say. And through their often out of place and seemingly mismatched skill set. What seems like it might be a hindrance to my job will maybe just happen to be exactly the person I needed that week. And then we part ways, usually involving a freeze frame, and I'm off back down the road to find my next adventure. 2 minutes to explosion. I'm really looking forward to seeing what sort of scores are attached to this particular mode of gameplay. I don't know how long we've been doing this, but this has been a lot. I'm not sure. We could have live passengers with Jex Neon, but I like to leave that seat open for you. All of you on comms. I've not bought a ticket. I know Jesse's looking forward to it. Also, though I'm sure he'll tell you himself on Wednesday, I hear tell there's talk of perhaps a special Inside the Box Friday night to test out the new RiffTrax game. This is just what I hear. Why am I promoting things? Because I've already run down my Knight Rider-esque lore. Alright, it's the top of the hour. How about, here's what we do. We're gonna go 200 miles. And then we explode. And we call it a night. That seems fair. I will have driven this bomb 200 miles away from its original location. That'll probably save whoever I'm attempting to get distance from. I can only do so much for so long. And this is what I can do. 20 miles. I'm happy I could join you again tonight. It's always good when our roads intersect. I don't know when I'll be back again, but I always enjoy our time together. And I hope you do as well. 18 miles. If you have anything you want to talk about, it's getting to be time. If we haven't covered whatever, good to see you, Milk. Always good to see you. I believe we've covered a lot of ground, literally and figuratively, this evening. Have I settled on my regular voice? I don't know. That is for certain, Dark Seekers. But how could it be? How could anything ever be quite the same when you're not tearing down the neon road? I shudder to think. It feels so empty. It sounds so empty. Always good to see all of you. I'll be back Sunday. .5 miles. Until that is far enough out of town to detonate. We'll just say these other cars are, I don't know, driven by remote control by some evil mastermind, and we'll use them to set off this bomb once we've gotten far enough out of town, and then it'll be like a cliffhanger. Did Jex Neon survive the explosion? Find out next season on the Neon Road. It's always good to leave a cliffhanger. Because if you don't get picked up, well then, that's just how it ended. But if you do, then it's a daring last-second escape. Oh my, that's not good. How many parts of the world have I driven to? All of them. Who's the mastermind this week? Who could it possibly be? Who else straps a bomb to a semi and leaves it up to the only man capable of dealing with it? Who else indeed? I have my suspicions. I don't have suspicions, I know. I wouldn't be driving out here if I didn't know. No, I don't like that name. I've had a couple names come to mind. None of them have been good enough. Maybe that'll be the cliffhanger. Me trying to come up with names. Oh. I think I've gotten too worried about my own lore. Not letting it come naturally anymore. That's when you know you've boxed yourself into a corner, creatively. Alright, you know what? That name is different enough. The character is different enough. We knew the whole time that this was a plot put together by that damsel of destruction. That evil queen of Kaboom, Lynn Cindiary. It could have been no one else. With the know-how, the capabilities, the technical knowledge, it's Lynn Cindy. It's a play on words. I think it works for this season's Big Bad. I don't know. We're getting too tangled in all of this. Jex needs to not be bound by lore. But the fans like to keep up. Oh. One more mile and this incessant beeping can finally come to an end. The town will be outside of the blast radius. We'll foil the Lynn's plot again. And we'll be back to fight another day. Probably should have switched to the wider view. Oh, that hurt. What badges did we, what did we achieve? What did we accomplish? Oh, 499 near misses. Is that 45 minutes? All right. Thanks for hanging with me tonight, guys. Always appreciated. It's always a pleasure to spend my time with you. We did fix the choppiness. That's something. That's a lot of cash. Again, I don't ask any compensation, but I will accept rewards. Good deeds don't fill the tank on their own. Thanks for having me. Always good to come through. Let's see. I'm just interested in what we got. Let's check those. What do we get? Speed bomb. 24% have played it. Speed bomb expert. Reach 50,000 score. We should have gotten to 100,000. I can't do that again. All right, everyone. Thanks for spending your time with me. Let's get over here. Get out of here. Get some goodbye music on my Texas Instruments video phone. There we are. DJ Holiday Special. Did I miss something? Oh, we're guiding the raid to DJ Holiday Special. It's been a while since anyone's redeemed that. So let's do it. Thank you for joining me tonight. Always good to see you. Come back tomorrow. Wait. Let's let the owner with the very distinct from mine voice, tell you about what's coming up. Comms are off. Oh, Lord. That was a lot of driving. Jax Neon, who sounds very much different than me. Thanks for hanging out, guys. Oh, boy. Tomorrow at 8 o'clock, Dr. Dunning, Mr. Kruger. Come out for that. Then Wednesday, Inside the Box at 4. Domain Daddy's at 9. Yeah. Thanks for hanging, guys. Hold on for the raid. We're going to go check out DJ Holiday Special. And I will talk to you tomorrow. Have a good night, everybody.